I picked this up, this is a tascam 8516-B, and I picked it up off eBay generally. Paid about £340 for it, something like that. But what I found is the my cold's not as bad as it was. I found the great problem with it is a lot of the bits on it were busted. 4 cards were defective. On the 4 audio cards, they were defective, and I've now got the alignment tape. I'm going to line it up later and line up all the audio PCBs. And also on the this solder bridge, this bridge here, the solder on these meters was all dry, so I had to re-solder them all the way through, every single one, because I found some of the UVs weren't working. But all what's wrong with this now is it needs a line up, but there's one defect and I can't find the fault. The tape counter. This tape counter doesn't well, I don't know why it just doesn't work. I put a new board in to find I think it's the sensor, but you can see, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but these are all moving. But what's happened is the this one is going to be wonky. It actually has calibration tape, and it's, you know, the needle's not 100% because of the frequency. I've got to readjust it all. But you can see in here it's actually working fine. These machines are very hard to get hold of. I think I got a steal for under 400, but I put a lot of work into it. There is a locator unit, but I don't use it because it's a pain. I did put it on eBay, but I had to ask a bit of money for it because the tape cost me, brand new, cost me about 200 quid, and I'm afraid I had to get the money back. It's still wobbling a bit, that top one, this fits the frequency on the head. I did galvanise it, whatever it's called, and demagnetise it. That's not the problem. It's something to do with the frequency on that one. I know how to set it up and how to line it. I've just got to show this thing running, and I have got a load of zonal tape, which is not a problem. The pitch works when all it does come out. When the pitch works and everything on this, but it's a good machine. But I like this machine because you can pull all these cards you can actually pull out, and this comes off, right? And you can actually pull out this. All this comes out, and you can pull these cards out. Be warned, there's one there's gone in a bit, but it doesn't matter. That works, but I don't tend to use this. What's happened is that light's not on, and what happens with that light's not on? What's happened is not the light, it's not the circuit, it's the solder joint on it. So you can see it come on and off. What's happened is the solder joints on the LEDs I found has got dry, because I did something. I took the card out, then I did it again. I took the card out and resoldered the LED. Obviously there's one I've missed, but I do know it's not the it's not the what's name, because I found out that it's the LEDs that's back on now. Back on, it's just a dry solder joint, so I'll have to get round to doing that. But it's a nice machine. It sounds absolutely fantastic. What I use it for is I actually run 16-inch channels in, put it in the playback mode, in the play mode while it's recording, and get the analog sound straight away, so I don't have to they then use one of those true tape things they have on Mickey Mouse computers. Tape machine emulator software. They charge lots of money for it, and you don't get the effect. But generally, I got the card, funny enough, for this from America, so I got quite a good deal. But I am finding that generally the tapes are getting hard to get hold of. Those came from I can't remember now, but there's a lot of this AFA stuff, German stuff. I think it's German, but this right, or the other one. So I found I get the tape in first, then after using the tape I have to line the machine up for a brand of tape, and this one is going to be lined up for AFA, because I've actually got a last lot of AFA. I know lots of the big Lego videos, I know. I'm getting well now. It's getting a nuisance, because I go in the shops and I get recognised, and it's how are you? Oh God! So I'm saying to myself, you know, it's just one of those things. I get, because my sound is just pretty bad. So I'll get this video on YouTube, and I can't put music player again. I'll get the big Nazi world bad copyright on top of my head. It's just one of those things. But I love these big machines, and I'm a bit of a fan. The other thing by the side of it is I think it's Benel or Benel, I can't remember, 600. This I've just got this working now. I repaired the logic, the oscillator and all that on, and it's got a new box, and later on there's going to be a video about that. But I found out what mistakes they made, and it's simple. I don't know why they didn't get around it. They obviously went to Logic, and Logic, when they come out with Soundcraft, Saturn, you're right, you had the speed, but apparently you could have had the 15, 7.5, 30 on that particular model. There wasn't, you could have had it without the logic and the servo. I mean, it's one of those things. But I know when I go to work and I'll put an update video